If you really, really want it, yeah, all you gotta do is get up on the heels out. You know what I'm talking about. You know what's going on. And the heels out. All I want is for you. You to comment down below, will you? For you I'll make a sacrifice. Oh wow, InfoWars. Alex Jones is in hot water and he finally gets caught out of his stuff. And I really hate that because I actually forgot that he was a thing. Because I used to watch him a lot 5, 6, 10 years ago when I used to be really into like the info stuff. And it's so crazy because I didn't know he was still on the internet, and then to find out like he's being sued for billions of dollars. Like, how crazy is that? Right? Like, free speech is definitely gone, and I think he's a smart enough guy to know to put allegedly behind everything. So how is he getting sued? Now I do know with the allegedly thing, you can't keep bashing the thing, and I feel like that's what happened with Tasha K, with Cardi. Like, she just kept talking about it. Like, you can't assume something and you keep speaking on it. So you can speak on something, I feel, give your opinion, but when I think it becomes a problem when you keep talking about it. So first of all, I was in shock because dang, I didn't know the man had that much money. I would rather them have sent me to jail because I'd be like, I ain't supposed to pay this. But you know that he is filing for bankruptcy, so I don't know how that's gonna go. But literally, he had to pay $1 billion. Like, seriously, are you dumb? Do you have $1 billion? Like, Alex, yo, what's up, bro? Like, I had no idea you was on that level. Cause who's sitting around here giving out billions of dollars freely like that? Like, is there a payment plan, or has he just got $1 billion already? He's a billionaire over like night. Like, I know it's not overnight because he's been around for a while, but dang. What kind of sentences? I would be like, bro, just send me to motherfucking jail. I go to jail for a year, but you getting $1 billion of money that I work for? You gotta be out your goddamn mind. Like, that's crazy to me. So I was tripping because I'm like, I haven't watched him in so long. So I started trying to Google what exactly was he talking about. So allegedly, he got in trouble for talking about the Sandy Hook situation or the Sandy Hook shooting. And so basically, I'm definitely going to be doing my research on that topic to see what he said, because at the end of the day, if he said it, it must be something to it. And he usually talks about the things that I'm interested in or I need to know. Now, true enough, I haven't watched him in a while, which I'm going to have to go watch him this week for sure. And he also allegedly had Kanye on his show recently. So I'm glad it didn't stop his show. I'm glad he's doing his thing. But yeah, when you speaking on a topic, just speak on it maybe 2 or 3 times and like let it go. Don't overkill it, you know, because that's how you get sued and that's how it becomes a problem. Because I feel like you can state your opinion, but just don't make it like fact. Once you start making stuff a fact, then it's called like defamation, you know, and then they have to like readjust situation, because it's a lot of conspiracies in this world, a lot of things that don't make sense, a lot of things that are not adding up. So I feel like if people want to speak about it, talk about it, like I feel like they should be able to do that amongst friends or social groups online. It's not a big deal, but I guess, you know, it is a big deal, and you got to really watch what you say. So Alex Jones, keep the faith, keep going strong, and man, congrats. Like, you balling. Like, you in the billions? Like, because come on now. The families of the people need $1 billion. Like, I know it was probably several people involved. It was like, but like $1 billion? Crickets, like, what is going on? Like, I feel like that's like crazy to me. $1 billion worth of information that you want somebody to stop talking about? Oh, baby, believe. I'm going to the movie. I'm reading the book. I'm doing my research. Y'all better wipe the whole internet, because when there wasn't any attention drawn to the subject, baby, now is attention on the subject. All eyes on me, okay? I'm figuring out what is going on with this topic. By the end of this year, that's going to give me something else to look forward to finding out about. Because I'm a person, yeah, I listen to what people say, but I'm not going to take it to heart unless they're being sued out of billions, or I've done my research and I figure out that what they're saying has validity to it. Because I feel like it's just talk until you really do your own research anyway, you know. And one thing about him, he normally provides a lot of evidence or backstory to what he's talking about, which is good. Because usually I just talk on my channel, but him, he usually has the receipts. So with a person who has the receipts, that's even more dangerous, because it's like you getting people to see your way, and then you have such a strong pull on your platform. So it's dangerous. So I don't know. At this point, like, before I would pay $1 billion, I would have to do a GoFundMe account, because who's paying that? I would be cracking up at the fact that you thought I would pay you $1 billion to anybody that I'm talking about. Like, are you serious, or are you like not configured correctly? Because to me, you got to be out your goddamn mind for thinking that I'm out of my mind enough to pay you $1 billion. Like, everybody's trying to become a billionaire. So is he a tri-billionaire, or is he like a multi-billionaire that he got billions of dollars laying around? And you think if he's not a billionaire, he's going to give you his first billion? Like, what is dumb? Like, that's crazy. Like, I mean, you could even change your name, you know, if you have to, whatever. I guess it wouldn't matter at this point, because people are going to still find you and watch you, and the damage is done. But I just think whoever put this verdict on there is out of control, out of hand, doing too much. I feel like that's overkill. Now, even 1 million or 2 million would be too much in my opinion. But the fact that they're saying $1 billion, I really thought that was a typo. Like, are you freaking serious? Are you crazy? Oh, wow. Alex was born in 1974. Alexander Emerick Jones. Emerick? Is it Emerick? Oh, that's nice. What's up, Emerick? Oh, man. That is crazy. The InfoWars broadcaster, according to NVTimes.com, New York Times, the InfoWars broadcaster has been ordered by courts to pay about $1.5 billion in damages to Sandy Hook families hurt by his promotion of... Oh, I gotta click on it. So yeah, that's the gist of that. That's crazy, bro. Of conspiracy theories. Sandy Hook families? Wow. So they had a lot of defamation cases. Wow. I'm definitely going to be like trying to work this out, bro. This is crazy. I don't think in the history of historydom have we ever had anybody have to pay this much money to anybody. And he's literally just a person who is a social figure, like, you know, maybe an influencer. But it's like, why is he expected to pay so much money? To me, that sounds like a cover-up, allegedly. To me, that sounds like, you know, you're trying to hide something. To me, that sounds like you're trying to shut somebody up. Oh, they do have a movie? Oh, wow. Okay, Sandy Hook Elementary School shooting. Yo, we had a shooting down here this way, in Texas. And man, like, that stuff was hecka suspicious too. Because some people were talking about allegedly that people were not even in the building, but the parent was in there looking for her child. And allegedly she didn't see any officers in the building. They were outside doing the coffee donuts, allegedly. But then you see on the news like a month later video footage of officers in the building. So I don't know. I'm confused. Because to be honest, I feel like it should have been tons of people in the building. And why was the door left open? You know what I'm saying? Like, why did he know which door to go to? Like, that's crazy. I think I did a video about that. I don't know if I did it on this one. No, I think I did it on another channel. Okay, crazy. It says the Sandy Hook Elementary School shooting occurred on December 14, 2012 in Newton, Connecticut. Dang, it got weapons. Oh shoot, I don't know if I can even talk about this on here. I probably ain't say anything. Probably gonna even get banned to say that word. Like, oh my gosh. They named the rifle, handguns, like, whoa, a Glock 20 SF, a Bushmaster rifle. Dang. Anyway, it says 28 people. The motive is inconclusive. There was 28 people who had a fatality. Because I know, baby, we're going to get some kind of information today. Like, this is crazy. So at the school, including the perpetrator and their mother. Oh, wow. And it was at an elementary school? That's crazy. Whoa, why did something just pop up for Wikipedia and just took it to where I can't even see it? The school was founded in 1711? What? And it was listed as a census-designated place prior to 2020. Is that a pool or water fountain in front of the place? Like, what the heck? Oh, well. This is crazy, and I just hope that this never happens to anybody else again in the history of the world. And I wonder if he can counter sue, because this is ridiculous. You can't even speak your mind, and you're trying to... Did you even give him the option to go to jail? Like, I don't even feel like you gave him the option to go to jail. And I just don't feel that's right. I'm still looking, y'all, forgive me, because I really am curious. But, like, I would have picked jail for real. Like, for real. I would have had somebody else running my show or whatever behind the scenes. But then, too, that's a tricky situation, too, because once you're in police custody, you know, anything could happen, you know, allegedly. So, I don't know. That could be scary, too. But basically, it's just saying something about the fact that it's like a typical, like, shooting incident. Like, it's nothing here. So, dang. I really gotta go check out what he was saying, because this is boring. Like, I need the tea. I need the information. So, yeah, I need to figure out what's going on if they haven't nuked it. And hopefully somebody else is talking about it, because I need to find out. And I may have to come back and give y'all some answers, because this is crazy. But I do see something about a movie. Let's see. Is it a movie? They have a Newton documentary. Explores the aftermath of Sandy Hook shooting. So it's a documentary called Newton. Okay, so I need to check that out. And this says on YouTube, this is something that says Surviving the Horror, full documentary. Now, 2012, I don't even think the systems and the protection was as strong as it is now. But I think I do remember that name vaguely, but I don't think it was, like, I didn't think it was a shooting. Like, what kind of name is Sandy Hook for a school? That has to be named after a particular person. And I guess if it's named after a particular person, like, you want that person's name to have a certain caliber behind it and not any bad things going behind a person's name, because they named the school after a person. So I kind of can see that too. The person whose name is Sandy Hook, their legacy and their family probably don't want that associated with them either. So what do y'all think down below? Do you think they were going overboard by charging this man $1 billion? Did they give him the option to go to jail? Do you know? Because I really didn't watch it. And I've seen photos of him in a courtroom. Like, that was crazy. That was crazy. Like, I can imagine what's going through his head. Was he freaking out? Was he going crazy? Like, I don't know. But I just would have been a little weirded about it. Like, he took it like a G, because, like I said, he's still continuing his show. He filed for bankruptcy, which I think was a smart move, because, like, who has that much money laying around? So hopefully this was just used as an example to be mindful of what you say about people. Because, yeah, bankruptcy will probably be my first option too, because there's no way in heck that I'm paying $1 billion to people I don't really know. You know what I'm saying? And on top of that, if I'm trying to be a billionaire, I'm going to give my billions, which is one of the hardest things to acquire to or get to, and then have to give that away just because I'm speaking on what I feel about a topic. Like, that's crazy to me. And I feel like they should give him the bankruptcy or whatever, or have to pay something small, because at the end of the day, who's paying that, bro? Who just has that sitting in their bank, like laying around, or their series of banks laying around? Like, hopefully he can manage his money to a way. I'm sure he is. He's a very smart man. Like, have people with certain accounts and trust of ways you can't even get to the money, because obviously people are coming for your money. That's crazy. Because the severity of the fees mean they've been doing their research on this man for years now, or they had to go way back, because this man has been around for a minute. I don't know how long he's been speaking on that particular topic, but I could assume they weren't just recently. I could assume that it probably has been a while of him talking about it, because that price is out of this world, bro. And I hope Alex just knows to just speak on something and keep it moving, and just say everything's alleged, and you know, and just be careful with the receipts, because people are so sensitive nowadays. Like, people take so much stuff to heart. Now, like I said, if a school was named Alex Jones and stuff was coming up about bad about Alex Jones School, and something like that happened at Alex Jones School, his name would be tormented too and felt a certain way. So yeah, the name thing, I can kind of see that. Like, you don't want to speak ill behind somebody's name or legacy or whatever they created. But y'all let me know down below, because I still can't believe that he literally was told to pay $1 billion for speaking his mind on the Sandy Hook situation or ordeal. Like, free speech is literally gone. But just try to get it in as much as you can, and however you can get it in, because who knows how soon or it'll be taken away even further. Like, it's crazy. Why you gonna do me like that? DK his ass, we out, we out. DK his out, we out, we out. Why you gonna do me like that? Gotta go right now. Gotta go right now. When the party they lit, it's hard to leave, hard to leave his out. Gotta leave his out. Stay up, stay lit. You a vibe right now. You a vibe right now. Don't have to go home. But you gotta get the heck on out the door. Gotta get the home heck on out the door. Until next time, I see you. Let's go.